Hey, what do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express. Vic Dibitetto here. Most of you know that I'm a stand-up comedian. Well, before I started doing comedy, I had another true passion, and that was cooking. I went through 4 years of cooking at a culinary school in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Got my certificate and my degree. But somehow I got sidetracked with the comedy career. When I'm not doing shows, I enjoy cooking. Normally my babekins cooks, but being that today is National Women's Day, I'm giving her the night off. And I'd like to share with you, my fans, one of our favorite recipes. Today I'm going to show you how to make English muffin and tea. It starts off with just a simple little small pot of boiling water. What I did was I filled up the little pot from this beautiful gadget that Babekins decided to put in our kitchen. I filled it up about halfway. Normally I use a measuring cup, but after years and years of cooking, you get to know how much exact water to put in. Now this particular amount of water is for 1 cup. Normally it's 2 cups, but Babekins is upstairs. She's in the shower and she just wants to relax tonight. So I'm just going to bring her up. It's a surprise. She doesn't know I'm doing this for her. I'm going to bring her up a toasted English muffin and a cup of tea. And she's going to love it because I appreciate her, being that it's not that it's National Women's Day. Every day is National Women's Day in my house because that's how much I love my babekins. Okay, so let's start. So we have a bunch of knobs here. Now each knob controls each flame. I'm going to use this one. Well, it's the wrong one. I'm going to use this one because it's going to heat. It's going to boil this one. If I wanted to, let's say I put the pot on this one, I would go to this knob. Now this particular stove is natural gas. Some homes are equipped with electric gas or digital. It's all to your particular liking. So as that water begins to boil, we're going to prepare the toasted English muffin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the toaster oven out. Now normally the toaster oven stays up here, but it's nicer when everything is in its own place and it makes the kitchen look more presentable. Now I'm going to plug it in. This plug goes into the outlet here. Now you have a choice of 2 outlets. For some reason, I always like using the top outlet, and you have to put the wider thing into the, see? You can't do it the other way. There you go. Now, you could put 2 English muffins in here one time, or 1, but let's get the English muffin. But first, let me check the water. We're doing good. We're still okay with the water. We go into the refrigerator, and we're going to get the English muffins, which are in here. I keep forgetting. The bread basket. You could keep your English muffins refrigerated. I like mine kept at room temperature. You have to check now and then because sometimes they get mold. Now I have blueberry. I have light multigrain. Babekins likes the light multigrain. Now the trick for preparing the English muffins, they have a little clip at the end of the plastic bag. You have to take it off. Now mind you, when you put this clip down on the counter, see I have a white counter, sometimes it gets lost. So you got to remember where you put this because it's hard to see the white clip against the white counter. That's why I always said whoever invented these should have come out with fluorescent clips. You know how many of these clips I lose? So let's just put it here. We know where it is. Now I'm going to slide the box out of the plastic. Let me get a paper. Gotta check the water. Okay, the water is boiling. So what I'm gonna do, with this hand, I'm right-handed, I'm gonna lower, just to make it simmer. because you don't want to shut the water off because it might get cool by time you're ready to make the tea. So let's go back to the toaster. I'm going to get my knife. Here's where I keep my knives and forks. And we're going to cut the English muffin in half. Because you don't really put it like that. You have to cut it in half. So you get your knife and you hold it from the handle and you cut it like so. Try to do it like over the sink or paper towel because of the seeds, and it's less mess to clean. And you go like that, back and forth. Now, I like to do it this way. Some people like to do it this way. But like a rule of thumb, you should always cut away from you so you don't get cut. There you go. See, I do this to get rid of all the excess crumbs because you don't want to make a mess because they accumulate in the toaster and it could cause a fire. Let's go back to the toaster. We're going to put them in. You could put them in 2 at a time or 1 at a time. I like to do it 2 at once. Now, here's the dials. It goes from light to dark. Bacon's likes it a little on the dark side, so I'm going to put it all the way on 4.5 is good. If you like it lighter, you turn the dial this way. If you like it darker, this way. And then when you decide whatever lightness or darkness you want, push this down. Like that. And it'll stay down. Now, like I said before, you can do another one because there's another side. You could also do this in a toaster oven or in the oven. You could, everybody has their own, but I particularly like to do it this way. Okay, now, let's get ready for the tea. Here's where I keep all my dishes. I think it's ready. Always use this so you don't burn yourself. We got to get the tea bag. Now, Bacon's, she prefers like a chamomile. I'm going to give up chamomile because it's 10 after 7. Maybe she wants to go to sleep soon, and she's having trouble going to sleep lately. So I'm going to give it chamomile. So now, you rip open the bag, and with the string, you pull it out like so. And you put it in the cup. Now, here's the tricky part. You got to get this so you don't burn yourself. And let me shut the gas. Pour it in. And hold the tea bag so the string doesn't fall in. There you go. Now, what I like to do, a lot of people like to let it sit. But I like to do this. Some people like to do 5 dunks, 10 dunks, 15 dunks. I like a little, like 23 dunks is perfect for Bacon's. And then I let it set. Okay. Now we'll bring, because it's all in the presentation. We'll bring it over here. Now I need another dish for the English muffin. She's going to be so surprised. It's the little things, Comes back to you. She likes butter. Some people like butter, jelly, but being that Bacon's is a very health-conscious woman, I know what she's going to want. She's going to want honey. There's nothing healthier than honey. Go to your local, it's true, whenever you travel out of your hometown, go to your local grocery store and buy the local honey. It's supposed to be good for the immune system, supposedly. So we bought this from Wegmans. Golden honey. You could also put that in your tea. Now, tea, you could put sugar, which is bad for you, Splenda, which is no good for you. So, even honey is good, but I'll leave that to Bacon's. I'll just bring up the whole jar, because I don't know how much honey she really wants in her tea, but I know she'll want the honey on her English muffin. Now, the English muffin is almost ready to come out. So, what we're going to do, perfect timing, perfect timing. Never, ever, ever use utensils to go into you could get electrocuted. So what I like to do, maybe, if you're lucky enough, I was able to grab it. There's one, and there's, the smell between The multi-grain English muffin coming together with the sleepy time chamomile tea is just, I just wish you guys were here to smell this. Okay, now there's a trick to this. It's a special tool that's for the honey. Okay, you dip it in there. Look at that, and you go like that. You could go in circles, or you could dab it. I know Bacon's likes a lot of honey. A little honey for my honey. Let's put some more. You know what? I'm gonna put some honey in her tea, because you can't go wrong with honey. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, get a little kick. A little kick to take the edge off it. And it's all in the presentation. You gotta make it look nice. Oh, this is just amazing. I tell you, I really think I've outdone myself. There you have it, folks. Multi-grain English muffins, toasted English muffin with just a little drizzle of honey and sleepy time tea with a dash of honey. Tune in next week, and I'm going to show you how I make a hard-boiled egg. Thank you for tuning in to Cooking with Vic.